everybody, this is Diane with Rear Antiquarian Bookfinders. This is a little video for Patreon. I just wanted to come on and show you real quickly what some of the projects I'm going to be covering are. And I'm not going to start them today because, well, there's just too much going on. But I wanted to welcome you to the Patreon channel, and some of the things I'm going to be doing, part of my job when I work for the library as a freelance person, is one of the things I do is repair their collection. And so one of the things that I'm working on right now is a book that needs some help. So this project will be one of the things I'm working on. This has issues. It's backwards. I'm sorry, but it's got, you know, a lot of obvious issues with paper missing and everything. And so what we're doing with this is we are incorporating. We found a page and we printed it off. We found it. Usually you can find these on the Google website that shows you, that has different old books scanned into their system, and then you can get that off of that website. And so what we were planning on doing is possibly using this as a template to make a full page, if that makes sense to you. And so I will be most likely attaching this to this. Now I could just discard this and, you know, just have this as the new page. That's a possibility. I'll have to trim things and get it down to size and everything. So that's one project that I'm working on. And with these old books for the library, this is not something I do like if I was selling a book, but since it is going into their collection, I am repairing in such a way that the books will be able to be preserved. So it's more of a preservation goal than necessarily a selling goal, if that makes sense. And to make a lot of money, this is more towards preservation. So, and this book has some tears and rips and different things, and I'll be putting like some new paper on it, and we'll be doing some archival tape work and things like that. So that's one thing that we'll be doing for a project, and that's something that you guys will be able to see. It's a detailed project, so the Patreon videos are going to be detailed projects, and you're going to get to see the details of what I do. The next project I have on the docket, and I have a lot, believe me, is a Bible, and it's one of these. A lot of people have these where they were not bound very well, and there's a plastic piece in the spine that just curled. I mean, it's a plastic hard piece that just did not keep its shape, and that's why they're all like this. Like, I've done many of these repairs, and they're just, I mean, it's really sad what they did for binding on this. So, and as a result, then you have things like this, and I'll try to pull this down so you guys can see it. Then you have problems like this, where part of the pages just come loose, and there's nothing here in the back for these to really adhere to or stay on even. So what ends up happening is you have to build this up in here, and I'll be doing that as well. And there's also some page, wrinkly page ironing that I'll be doing. and things like that. So we're going to go through this together on Patreon. And put you back up here on Patreon, and I'll be showing you some details. And maybe you even have a book like this, you know, that you're trying to deal with that was bound that way. You know, back in, I think it was probably the 90s, maybe even late 80s. But these things are, I don't know why they bound them like that, but it's a split leather type situation too on the outside, so it's not, they're just not that great. So that's 2 projects that I'm going to be doing. There's more in the pipeline, but I just want to come on and give you guys an idea of what will be coming on with my Patreon. I would love your support. I'm not the high pressure type, so you know, so if you're so inclined and you feel like supporting me, that would be awesome. Thank you. Bye.